Due to time constraint, I have the privilege to be the first to speak. Sahana bhavatu, sahana bhunatu, sahviryam karvavahe, tejasvinavaditamastu, ma vidishamahe. Sarve bhavantu sukhino, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kasyut dukbhavave. May you be witness to all that is auspicious. Today is a very auspicious day. May you all be witness to all that is auspicious. May you be free from all sufferings and illness. Sarve Santu Niramaya, if you have ever seen on the Bharatiya Ayurveda Bhavan, there is written, Sarve Santu Niramaya. Let everybody be free from suffering, misery, and illness of one kind. We have the rare privilege because after Arunji left us, Arunji was my mentor in politics. In fact, he initiated me into Bharatiya Janata Party. Arun Jaitley ji, now today we have the Honorable Minister for Education and Skill Development, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan, as the chief guest. We are immensely delighted and privileged to have him with us. Hemaji is the guardian angel of this institute. I hung my boot in politics about 4 years ago when I contested against Mr. Satyendra Jain. I hung my boots in politics and I said no more politics now. I told Sunit, I said, you need to take up the baton from me, and now it's entirely left to you whom you call the chief guest and whom you call the guest of honor. And as I told you that Hema Malini is the guest, is the proud guardian of this institute. She patronized us and she requested the Honorable Minister, though I could approach him. But I said I hung my boots in politics. I didn't want to practice politics anymore. Then we are privileged to have both the dignitaries and our worthy Vice Chancellor, who is not only very kind, generous, but is a BC Award winner. He has been conferred the highest honor, Padam Shri, Dr. Mahesh Verma. He is a prosthodontist of international fame. I take this privilege to introduce this institution that two things happened in my life. In 82, there was a cyclone in Orissa. And Mr. K.P. Singh Dev, at the time, a member of parliament from Dhain Canal, he asked Mr. Rajiv, the Prime Minister then, Dr. Indira Gandhi, to organize a medical relief on Orissa. It was Mr. K.P. Singh Dev who took me to Dhain Canal and to Ganjam and to Mayurbhanj and to Paradip port and all the ports. And it was a massive devastation. On the Paradip port, I could see a full iron ore loaded ship having been turned turtles. We managed that, and I put up an entire medical force drawn from different medical colleges, including Cuttack Medical College, though Cuttack was also affected at that time. So we organized intensive relief work during the 82 cyclone. Thereafter, we were aboard a 737 flight, and I had a middle seat. On the aisle seat was Mr. K.P. Singh Dev. On the window seat was Mr. Girdak Gomango. Mr. K.P. Singh Dev asked me, you can ask any question from a go man go. He called him go man go. I had no questions to ask, so he took out a paper from the air hostess and asked my name, full name. My expanded name was Suresh Chandra Vats. He said, remove this Vats. That's Ra from there. And he said, from February 1983, you will change your profession. Can you imagine? I got elected in 1983 as a member of the Delhi Metropolitan Council with a record margin. That was my first victory, my first debut in politics. And that was the prediction of Mr. Gomango, who later on in 1998, he became the Chief Minister of Orissa. And that was the time again we went, with Mr. Barnam Thakur, we led the team of doctors to different Orissa-affected, cyclone-affected areas. So my initiation into politics and my prediction in joining politics was done by a person called Mr. Gomango, whose own house got flooded during the Orissa cyclone in 1999. So I have deep relations and I know each one of the Kendrapada and all these districts. I've been very closely going around that place. Even Balasore, the guest houses are all demolished. I have the proud privilege to tell in 24 years, second incident, I'll narrate and finish it because there's a time constraint here. I'm an initiated disciple of Ramakrishna Mission. And I had gone to Advaita Ashram in Mayavati, and one Swami Jitatmananda, who is a scholar, he took me to the meditation hall there. Advaita Ashram, when we say there's no dualism, the God and man are not two different entities. We are just one entity. There he said, how seriously you take Swami Vivekananda. I said, I'm an initiate disciple of Swami Bhuttishanandi, so I take Swami Vivekananda as a very serious thought leader. Swami Vivekananda was a prophet and a pathfinder. For me, he was God. How seriously you take him? I said, sir, I take him very seriously. Can't you raise an institution in the capital city of Delhi in the name of Swami Vivekananda? Sir, can you imagine, Honorable Minister, sir, I sold my ancestral home. I sold my ancestral home to raise this marvelous institution in the capital city of India, only because Swami wanted me to see that something in the name of Swami Vivekananda is raised in the capital city of India. So two things happened in my life. We can proudly profess and comment with an authority of the Vice Chancellor. We have 47 gold medals in 24 years. We have the highest gold medals and the highest merit holders, and we are so proud that we have 200 plus judicial officers across the country. In every state of India, there is a judicial officer from VIPS. I am proud to say that now our College of Engineering has bid for AI tools and ethical tools in AI, which our Prime Minister has envisioned. He says we should evolve ethical tools for AI. We are working on that. Quantum communication is another branch which we will be putting a 5 minutes of PPT in case the Honorable Minister has time to look at it. Quantum communication is the most secure communication for defense purposes and for various other purposes. So this day, on behalf of all of you, the God and Goddesses and men who are sitting here, I, on behalf of you, extend a very, very hearty welcome to the Honorable Minister for Education and Skill Development, who is young and dynamic, and we hope that he will appreciate our efforts of consistent effort for 24 years. Hemaji is our guardian angel. She is the guardian angel. After Arun Jaitley was there, he took me by hand in the ISC. We were sitting in the ISC. The ISC director is sitting here, Kavitaji, and he said, what are you doing in Congress now? In 2014, I said, I'm doing nothing now, no responsibility. Why don't you join Bharatiya Janata Party? It is Arun Jaitley who initiated me into BJP, and I never knew I was sleeping home. He said, you got the ticket to contest against Satyendra Jain, the most corrupt minister of the AAP government. By narrowest margin, my party again recognized my lowest margin, 3,000. And they said, you will be given a ticket for the second time. Second time I contested against him. He bribed the voters, and my election petition is there in the High Court. I'll win and he will lose. We are running over time, all right? Now, I rest here. Thank you so much. My gratitude, and when we say gratitude, we are really indebted to you, Honorable Minister. And Hemaji, thank you so much for making this day a very, very auspicious, a very privileged day. Thank you so much.